young woman steps into a brand new city, apprehensively but also in awe. After getting off the train, she is alone and can feel the essence of adventure, even though she is a bit scared of what lies ahead. Strolling through the city, considering that it is already nighttime, she figures that it is time to go on a stroll in the colorful and lively streets of the city. She is surrounded by rosy lights and hardworking coffee shops, and for a second, she is comfortable in the heart of the crowd, getting lost a little bit. But after further distance from the center of the city, the places started to get a little empty and desolate where people once roamed freely. It was the same sight that felt comforting a while ago. She quickly checked her phone to see that her battery was running out, which left her feeling a little more annoyed. The night grows darkness. The sun begins to set and the night seems to gain control, changing everything as it grows dark. The complexities can be lost. Shadows pull high in the air and the street lights barely work. The inviting fixating in the city that once was there now feels captured and daunting. Every turn that was anticipated with fondness now is viewed with disdain. The looming anxiety as she remembers that she has absolutely no clue on how to return to the hotel. A wave of photonic begins to settle in. She looks at her phone only to realize that it is out of battery. There is no way for her to navigate. Thus, she ends up getting lost in the concept of being lost, and that becomes a difficult thing for her to comprehend. The haste of the overwhelming panic due to bountiful amount of isolation, coupled with the growing size of the city, crescendos her heart rate. In need of help, but water seems far behind the horizon. She witnesses few people on the street who seem to be in a race, but they are of no use and further worsen the situation for her because of how calm and quiet the entire area has become. She appreciates the distance and beauty of the area, but she now starts obliterating the thought as she communicates with herself that she might have encroached an area that she had no intention to. The quelling distraction with every step she takes, the burden increases with every block. What hour once a place to explore full of life, the city has become a cage. The inexorable skyscrapers flank her, creating a valley shadow through which she walks. No solution seems to be working for her in this chaotic world, and thus this leads to isolation. It relieves her that she has past left out that is so far away and filled with life. In order to recompose herself, she remembers standing in darkness, a place only familiar to her but filled with challenges. Now, even though fear strikes her, at least in her mind, she knows that this too shall pass. A ray of hope. And just like that, a dark place which seemed hopeless now feels slightly less so. She becomes aware of the landmark which was present all along, and slowly she turns towards it. As her heartbeat stabilizes, she sees a flicker of hope which is understandable and enough. Homewards bound, immense relief is all she experiences when she walks through her hotel door. The surreal experience is simply unlike any she's ever seen, and even though it is slightly painful to go through the past events of the night, it allows her to see functions from an entirely new perspective.